In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can use WHOP Marketplace to earn $150 a day as a complete beginner with no experience. So first off, what is WHOP Marketplace? If you've never heard of this website before, well, I'll be telling you exactly what it is. So essentially, this website is pretty awesome. So this is something that, as you guys can see right here, allows creators such as myself, online influencers, streamers, traders, anyone with an absolute business or a group mastermind, allows them to sell this mastermind or group to different people. So as you guys can see right here, this is different subscriptions. Okay, so it's basically a subscription based service. So of course, as you guys can see right here, it has gaming, collectibles, crypto deals, e-commerce, entertainment, Figma, which is a platform, and of course you guys can see food, fitness. There's many different subscriptions. So of course, the reason this platform is actually so good is because it has a discover feature, which means that even if you don't have an active audience, you're actually able to get your product in the eyes of thriving customers. Okay, eager-eyed customers. So even if your products, okay, as you guys can see, isn't that great, you guys can see on top e-commerce, if we go on the list, you guys can see right here, you guys can see first-hand knowledge to grow your e-commerce empire. You guys can see that there's many different groups that you can actually have here. Now, of course, you might be wondering, how do I actually do this myself? How do I actually get involved? What is this platform? How can I sell on it? How much am I going to earn? Yada, yada, yada. What is going on about it? Okay, so this platform, of course, as you guys can see right here, is explained as this. So this right here is going to show you guys exactly how much you can earn. So as you guys can see right here, this is the slider. So essentially what your product is priced at. So for example, I'm going to be launching a product soon for one of my other businesses, and it's going to be priced at $29 a month. Now, if I, for example, manage to get 300 signups, you guys can see that my annual income is going to be $104,400. So essentially, once we scroll down to this area, it says find what you could be earning with recurring payments on WHOP. So the reason this platform is so good is that its entire business model is built on a subscription-based service. The reason this is good is because it actually provides you, the creator, with a monthly revenue-based subscription income. And that's much more stable than traditional sales where you have to rely and go ahead and get out your income every single month. So as you guys can see right here, I'm going to be launching a product for one of my businesses soon, and it's going to be priced at $29 a month. Now, if, for example, people do manage to sign up, and let's say, for example, I get 300 signups, that is going to equate to over $100,000 per year, which is actually going to be pretty good if you ask me. So this website is very interesting. So if you have a product, scale the slider down. Maybe you want a $9 a month product, and maybe you're only going to have 100 members in. That's going to be an annual income of $10,000 a month, which of course is not that much, $10,000 per year. But at the same time, if you manage to grow it to increase the members, you guys can see that with increasing members, you can increase that income. So it's definitely very interesting. The reason it's so good as well is that you can actually integrate it with Discord, as many people do know. Of course, you can integrate it with Figma templates, content and guides, your announcements, your feedback, surveys, and it's really good because it's a one-time payment, recurring subscription. And as you guys can see, it actually even allows for crypto. So it's definitely very good. So it's good, especially if you have digital products or if you have like a Discord group. Now, of course, as you guys can see, what's also interesting is that this is your dashboard. So as you guys can see right here, it says 75 members. It shows you your monthly churn. If you don't know what monthly churn is, this basically shows you the amount of people that essentially just, canceled the membership for whatever reason. The reason this is also really good, guys, is because of course it actually shows you your visitors on your website. Now, the reason I actually like WHOP over other platforms, I do still use Patreon, but the reason I like WHOP is because this actually allows you to have a sales page. So if I go on whop.com and I go on easy trades, this actually allows you to have many different options, and it actually allows you to have a sales page and actually allows you to have reviews. If you use Patreon, guys, even for my Patreon, you don't actually have this, guys. It does, you do actually have this, but I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. So this is my Patreon, guys, as you guys can see. Of course, there's many different things that you can do right here. And of course, it says about, but it doesn't have reviews and it doesn't have many different payment methods, guys, which is not that interesting. All you can have is you can have some bullet points. So I think that WHOP offers a very unique checkout experience, and it actually doesn't even show you your visitors. If you log into Patreon, it doesn't show you your visitors, it doesn't show your monthly churn, it does show your monthly recurring members, but this is something that you do want to use. And of course, you guys can see you can get started for free, and it's definitely very good. Of course, you guys can see you got communities, you got software apps, you got creators, and if you're wondering how you actually create a digital products, guys, it's actually very simple. I actually do have a video which actually allows you and shows you how you can even create a digital product with a new software called ChatGPT. So of course, as you guys can see more info on this website. And what's also good about WHOP is that it actually allows you to post reviews. So if you have people that you can actually get them to post reviews, and you can actually view many different products. So this is a website in which if you want to make money from this, I would say that, and let's say, for example, your business is going to be something that essentially involves in a monthly subscription service. So, for example, my crypto group / my channel group, where I actually give people very decent picks. If you've ever been in the group, you've seen that those picks have absolutely skyrocketed. And this is going to be something that's pretty good. But what is also good is that you can just give people general access to your knowledge. So for example, as you guys can see right here, if we go to different areas, you guys can see right here, you literally have many different websites that you could use. Now, I can't remember which creator used this website and actually found out about it. But the thing and the reason this is actually good is because not a lot of people are actually using this website, okay? Not that many people are using this website to launch their businesses, okay? So I would say get in on this while it's early. I'm definitely going to be launching something very, very shortly. It's going to be very, very good. You guys can see that Notion is, of course, as you guys can see right here. I think Notion, of course, you guys can see right here, a Notion platform. And if you're wondering, what is Notion? What is this? Essentially, this is just a kind of life organizer. Well, I say life organizer, but you can use it to pretty much organize any business and anything like that. So if you guys can see right here, this guy's selling his platform, of course, and it's just $5 for lifetime access. So you can use it if you want to sell something one time. You can also use it to sell stuff for free, okay? And you can use that free traffic that you get from this website to direct it to your paid product. So I would say that this is going to be something that is really good as well. And I would say if you haven't heard about this website before, it's something that's quite similar to Gumroad in the sense that you can, if you don't know what Gumroad is, let me actually go on Gumroad now. As you guys can see right here, Gumroad is pretty much the same. And the thing about Gumroad is, of course, Gumroad is more popular, but the problem with Gumroad now is that it has a 10% flat fee, which is absolutely terrible if you're trying to grow your business. So for example, imagine you make $3 million a year from Gumroad, okay? That means they're going to be taking, okay, $300,000 from you guys, okay, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, I would say that Gumroad is only good if you're a small creator. And of course, as you guys can see, there's many different products that you have on Gumroad, but this video isn't about Gumroad. This video is about WHOP. So I would say look into this if you want to use this. If you are someone who is a creator, if you are someone who is even a beginner, okay, understand that this is something that you can do. So I would say look at certain products, look at how they've written these product descriptions, okay? And remember, you could use AI to write these product descriptions. And you guys can see that here, of course, if you have a community or tool, you can literally start selling. And of course, you guys can see the reviews right there. So it's definitely something that is pretty good even for beginners if you want to start selling, because of course, like I said, you can, sell stuff for free. And of course, once you realize how to create free products, which I have guides on my channel, you can then manage to sell this stuff. So with that being said, I would say if you are going to start selling, try it with selling your product as cheap as possible, okay? Just to get people in, just to see and just get some reviews. And then once you have those reviews in, because of course, it's going to make your product look better. So for example, of course, you guys can see right here, we have reviews. And of course, if someone has, if someone's paying $5 a month for a group and it's absolutely insane, that means that they're going to be like, okay, I'm going to leave a review and it's absolutely insane. And what's also good is that you can leave your Twitter as well. So they can see exactly what you're tweeting and exactly how, you've got this. So I would say Twitter plus WHOP, okay, is going to be an absolute game changer. And if you start with your product at cheap, so for example, start it out at maybe $5 a month, okay, get people to leave reviews, then slowly increase the price. That way you actually have people that say, okay, this is definitely very good. We can actually join, see their social platforms right here, and we can actually, see this huge banner. So it's definitely very, very good, especially if you are a beginner on this platform. And the reason I say this is good is because, like I said, guys, certain categories aren't even done yet. So for example, if you're smart enough and you're able to, let's scroll all the way to here. If you're able to create a gaming product, as you guys can see, if you're able to create a gaming product, you could literally be in this area, guys, right now. It's very, very unsaturated. So currently, okay, not much people use this website, but I would be one of the first ones if I were you. And I only recently heard about this as well, which is why I'm making a tutorial. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.